Hey everybody, it's DP again with my third holiday look. I've been so inspired by this holiday season, so I just had to get one more video in there today. I apologize for the hair. Like I said, I've been inspired, so I just had to sit down and get it done. So I hope you enjoy what I have in store. As you can see, it's a dramatic brown smoky eye. In the photos you'll be able to see a little bit more of the definition. I've put a little bit more of a rosy cheek with a gold highlight as well as a nude lip. I really hope you enjoy what I have in store. Please stay tuned. Alright, so let's get started. I've already primed my lips and my eyes. I'm using the Too Faced products, the Lip Insurance and the Shadow Insurance. And the next step is for me to put a paint pot on by MAC. It is called Indianwood. It has almost a gold undertone to it, more of like an antique-y sort of gold maybe, mixed with bronze. Oh, wrong eye. And we're not going to go past the crease with this one. Just get a little bit into the tear duct area. So for when we put the highlight on, we'll have a little bit of an undertone to it. The first color I'm going to use as an all-over base for my eye is by Makeup Forever. It's a diamond shade, but the color is not listed on the back of the pan. As you can see, it's a brown with gold flecks in it. And I'm going to use a large shader brush by MAC, and it's the 227 brush. So I'll just pick one side to use. I'll pat it right on, get the color right on there, and then you'll pat it right onto your eyelid. And don't go past the crease again for this one. Okay, now that that's on, I'm going to use my second color, which is Antiqued, and it's very similar to the Makeup Forever color that I'm using. Antiqued is by MAC. It doesn't have the gold flecks, and it's a little bit of a rustier brown. And I'm going to put that into the crease right here and blend it out even more. So just get it right onto the brush there. And then put it into the crease. Make sure you get down to the outer corner a little bit because we'll be bringing this color down further under the eye later. Also, when I put the Shadow Insurance on, because I knew I was going to put eyeshadow on, I put a little bit under on my lower lash line. The next color I'm going to use is a matte shade by MAC, and it is Folie. And this is just to mattify this a little bit more. We don't want too much, well, I don't like too much of the sheer going out. So I'm just putting very little on my brush, same crease brush, and just putting it on the outer corners here and dragging it in. Alright, the next shade I'm going to use is a nude color from the Naked palette just to take away the harshness of this line right here, to blend it out even more. And it is actually the color Naked by Urban Decay. And I'm just going to put a little bit on and just right onto the edges of this line here, just to blend it out a little. See, it's getting pretty close to the brow but not touching. And now for my highlight shade, which I'm going to actually use the same color I used last time. It's NARS Albatross. And the reason I'm using this is because it's Christmas and we want a little bit, well, I want a little bit more gold. And I'm just going to put it right underneath my brow and blend it in. I'm using my small shader brush by Sephora. This brush really helps me be a little bit more precise with placement of the color. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit into the inner tear duct area, right where we had placed that paint pot color before. Bring it out a little bit more underneath. Okay, now we're going to move on to the lower lash line. Now the first thing for the lower lash line that I'm going to use is actually, I'm going to put a color into my waterline. It is by Stila. It's a Smudge Stick waterproof eyeliner. And it is in the color Koi. I don't know if you can see the color. It's a gold shade. Camera's not focusing, so hopefully you'll see when I put it on. I'm going to gently pull down my lower lid. Gently. And then just line the entire waterline. My eye waters a lot when I do this, so. This is just going to brighten the eye a little bit more. And I'm going to go right into the inner corner. And there we go. And my eye is watering. I will be right back. I'm going to get these tears. Okay, I'm back. Now, the next color I'm going to use, I'd mentioned earlier that I'm going to bring the brown down underneath. Now, as a base for the color, the shadow that I'll be using underneath on my lower lid, I am going to put an eyeliner first. This is an Eye Kohl by MAC, and the color is Teddy. It's a very nice brown color. And I'm just going to put it right underneath my lashes. Okay, now that that's on, I'm going to go ahead and bring the Antiqued by MAC into the lower lash line using a MAC brush, the number 214. It's great because it's quite dense, so the color will get packed on nicely. And you can smudge it out a little bit more because it's so dense. So I'm just going to put it right onto the tip and then smudge it underneath on my lower lash line, right on top of where I applied that liner. I'm going to take my crease brush again and just put very little of the Antiqued onto the tip of the brush and just shade it right in the corner a little bit more, just to make sure that I got it properly blended. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeliner, my Revlon Colorstay in Blackest Black onto my lid in a very thin line and then wing it out. And I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on my lower and upper lashes and put a few coats on because you want it to be dramatic. You want to make your lashes look thick. I would also recommend using fake lashes. However, I don't have any right now and I'll just go with my natural lashes. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I've put my eyeliner on and my mascara on the upper and lower lashes. I also, one step I forgot to tell you about, I tightlined my lid. So that is with the upper waterline, you take your pencil and you line the inside of your lid, right underneath the lashes, right at the base. And it's just in a line across there. I've done it before where my eyes are closed and I've done it. The reason I didn't do that this time is because I've got the gold liner on the bottom. Now we'll go on to the cheek. Today I'm going to go with a sort of a matte pink color by MAC. It is called Mocha for the blush. Thought it would go nicely with the brown that I have on my lids. As usual, just tap it in and get it right on the apples of your cheek and bring it up. Okay. Now for the highlight on my cheeks, I'm going to go with the same color I used to highlight my brow and my tear duct. It's a NARS Albatross. And I am going to use my fan brush from Sephora. This is brush number 43. It's splayed a little bit, but it works for me. I'm just going to dab it in. And then just right above, right on my cheekbone. You see that there? I'll put a little bit down the center of my nose, and anywhere where the light hits first on your face, that's where you want to highlight. That's why I'm just doing very little down my nose. And then right here. And now for the lips. What I'm going to do first is I am going to line my lips with Bobbi Brown's Henna. It actually, lip liner, it's a great color. It's a brown tone. I'm going to put more of a pink lipstick on in order to kind of make the lipstick match my skin tone a little bit more. I like to put a little bit of liner on first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. All right, now that that's complete, I'm going to go ahead and use my same lip brush from MAC, number 316. And beautiful color that I just got today, Viva Glam 2 from MAC. It's a very nice color. So what I'm doing is I'm just brushing it off onto my brush. I like using the lip brush first because it gets into the crevices of my lip, especially that I have this primer on. It's kind of dried my lips out. The brush also helps me blend the color in with the lip liner as well. And now I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. As you can see, it's more of a nude tone. It goes well with the dramatic eye. And on top of that, I'm going to put a lip gloss on. It has quite a bit of shimmer in it. It is Viva Glam number 6. Beautiful pink rosy tone. All right, I think I'm just going to add a little bit more lip liner to put a little bit more definition on the outside of my lips, on the outline. Sorry. I just want to let you know I'm not going for heavy lip liner or like that stark contrast between the lipstick and the lip liner. It's just to bring a little bit more shading and definition to the lip that I'm adding this. I'm not even sure that you can see the difference. But that's it for my third holiday look, the dramatic brown smoky eye. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Have a fabulous day.